This is my 2011 Mercedes-Benz AMG SLS. It's my absolute dream car. I just didn't know it when I got it until I drove it the past few days. And it is the best car I've ever driven. And now it's time to make it even crazier by modifying it. In a few hours, transport will be here to take this car, send it straight to Los Angeles to DTM to start the GT3 kit. In the meantime, we have to figure out power upgrades. Do we supercharge it or twin turbo it? And I have a solution to help solve that problem. There's a gentleman in town, his name's Travis, and he has a supercharged SLS. So right now, we'll check it out and see, do we supercharge it or twin turbo it? As it currently sits, this car has 575 horsepower, all NA from a 6.2 liter hand-built V8. It's good, it's well powered, it's well balanced, but we don't do things that are balanced here at DDE. From personal relationships to not sleeping at night, we do things to the absolute extreme level of dysfunction. And this car needs a dysfunctional amount of power. Now there's two options in the supercharger. You have the headers or you don't. It's like 775 or 850 horsepower. This car with 850 horsepower will be terrifying, and I'm here for it. Which begs the question, why? Why would you want to add more power to a car that's so well balanced? Well, to be honest, it's fun. And some things in life don't need more of a reason than fun. All right, the streets are a little narrow here. All right, this is the spot, and I see a SLS, and it looks dead sexy. And here we go. Now, first things first, this SLS looks much better than mine. Right away, I noticed we have a carbon wing, carbon rear diffuser, these little bad boys here. The side skirts are sick. Factory wheels, but it's lowered, but look how much it changes the look of this car versus that car. If I was not doing the full GT3 kit, some basic modifications, it can look as good as this one looks right now. And oh my God, has a full carbon package. Travis!
Hello.
What's up, bro?
How's it going?
I'm jealous, man. This one has the carbon interior.
This is 6-spec.
Do you mind if we swap them real quick? Would the owner be okay with that?
I think you might get a little upset.
Fair enough. So Travis, who are you and what do you do?
I work here at Corporate Performance and we build cool cars.
You build cool cars, and this is definitely one of them.
This is a 2011.
2011, same as mine, a Mercedes SLS, and it has the WiseTech supercharger.
Yeah, the big boy kit.
Is it the 850 kit?
Yeah.
So this is the biggest kit you can get from WiseTech. So you get the supercharger, you get headers, you get a transmission tune,
yeah.
And is it pretty fast?
Very fast.
Because this car stock is very well balanced. Like, it's a great amount of power for the chassis. So this would make it stupid.
It is extremely fun to drive, and with traction control off, it can get hairy.
Oh, I bet. I mean, obviously you're watching, you probably haven't driven this car. Even the way it is stock, with TC on, it constantly breaks tires loose. Like, you're fighting traction in dry weather. We have a rainy day here in Vancouver, we have 850 horsepower. We are taking this car for a drive to discuss the fact that if we're gonna do this, or do we do a twin turbo kit?
I think we go this way.
Right away, I'm leaning towards supercharger because it's already been developed and engineered and manufactured, and it works. You can buy a kit, bolt it on, tune it, just like a Squadra Corsa, it just runs. My Squadra Corsa has a VF engineering supercharger. I put it on at like 10,000 kilometers. I'm now at 75,000 kilometers. I've never even thought about it. And I drive the out of it. And now it shoots like an 8-foot flame. It's been driven all over the country. It's been beat up, it's been yelled at, it's been spit on.
This is the way to go then.
Oh, hell yeah. That is sick. But the hood goes up very high. Does it do that stock or did you modify it?
No, stock.
I've never. How the hell? You just push it harder?
Yeah.
All right, the more you know. So this is the WiseTech SLS kit. They're actually like 2 blocks from our HQ down in California. I've actually maybe had a conversation with them already. Maybe I haven't. Wait and find out. It replaces the entire intake manifold, just like a Huracan.
Yeah. This comes separately. You bolt this on first, intercooler pack underneath, and then this goes on.
And how long is the install?
30 hours.
That's not crazy then.
Not too bad.
We have a lot of room to work in here. I mean, there's a lot of space in this massive hood.
Yeah.
And the intercoolers are the ones in the front as well, like air to water?
Heat exchangers up here, reservoir here, and there's a coolant pump that's mounted to the reservoir.
Also, it's very much like the Squadra Corsa kit or the Huracan kit from VF.
Yeah, it's all bolt on, and it's completely reversible. So if you wanted to go back to stock, you can pull this all off, put it all back to stock.
And no one will be the wiser. 30-hour install, 850 horsepower, has headers. Can you start it so we can hear it? I think I made up my mind, but we'll pretend that we haven't yet for his sake. It's already louder. Is it warm?
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's hear it a little bit. Oh! Holy crap! I didn't realize it would sound that good. Bro, this is the best car. It's been sleeping on us, but the SLS with an exhaust on it. We haven't heard the supercharger or felt that yet, but just the way this car's sitting alone right now with that exhaust, this is the best car.
It sounds incredible when it's under load.
Why does nobody have these?
I think it's the demographic that owns them right now.
Old people.
Yeah.
Well, it's our turn to f that up. Can you take me for a drive in this? So these cars do have a dual clutch transmission, but they're trash. It feels like a single clutch. You can tune it to make it better, but it's never gonna be like a Huracan or a modern vehicle. You're best to drive it in automatic, unfortunately. Just that deep, even driving slow, sounds really good. Now on my SLS, we're gonna do a side exit exhaust because on the GT3 cars, it comes out in the quarter panels. So we're not sure how we're gonna do that yet. We have Michael, the in-house fabricator, he'll build it. On the Bentley GT3, it actually doesn't go through the chassis, it goes outside the chassis. And the side skirts are so big, it literally runs in the line where the tire is, out the side, and it'll go through the car. So we have to look at it to see what that would take. We're not gonna cut the chassis and jeopardize safety. Because we're adding the kit, we are adding like 6 inches of side skirt, so it might run in the same way. It'll make more sense when you see it, rather than me talking about it. Oh, naughty, 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 naughty. He's looking at you. You got the look. Uh-oh. The VPD do not play around. You will get a state ref equivalent in a completely stock car. Like someone will buy a brand new Huracan from Lamborghini, drive down the road, pop some bangs in sport mode, the cop pull you over and give you a full vehicle inspection. It's called a VI. You can't fight them. All you can do is go get inspected. It says, yep, you're good, and it goes away. But it costs $400. And they'll keep on doing it over and over and over again. A gentleman challenged that, went to court, and the judge says, if you don't want to deal with it, buy a Tesla. If you don't want to deal with the harassment of driving a supercar, don't buy one, buy a Tesla. Those are the words of a judge here in Vancouver. Check this out, there's even carbon at the bottom of the door. You can see that okay on camera. I'm gonna have to jack this guy's carbon. Oh, let's get a better look at this now. It's outside and it's natural habitat, the gas station. Bro, what a stance. Now, what always surprises me is you would think right now with this truck being here, you can't open your door. You actually have a lot more clearance than you would think. I'll show you right now. I'll just raw dog it, let it go free up. Not even guide it. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Like, you expect a door to hit shit, but it has a crazy amount of clearance. I would say more than a regular door.
More than a regular door.
Regular doors gonna be way more than that. So it's convenient.
Very convenient.
And unlike a Ford GT, it doesn't knock you in the head. So the Ford GT, the door opens out the top of the roof. When you get out, you hit your head on it. Where this is out of the way. Pretty impressive. Oh, yeah. A little bit lopsided right now, that's okay. Had a late night. By the way, Vancouver has some of the highest gas prices in the planet. They have extra taxes and street taxes and road taxes, all these taxes on it. And right now it's $2.10 a liter for fuel. Gallons is probably like $8 a gallon or more. How crazy is it on fuel now after the supercharger?
Smiles per gallon.
Yeah, it's miles per gallon. Sounds good. To the downshifts, I apologize, you guys. It's really hard to translate that feeling of falling on camera, but it feels like 850 horsepower. And it's sketchy because it's currently raining, and even with TC on, these cars stock want to break loose, so we're being very chill right now. The downshifts sound really good, so is that part of the transmission tune? Yeah. The red matching? Whoa! Yeah, you can't drive this car in the rain. No. It's actually terrifying, but I wanted to experience this to see what it's actually like, which is pretty cool that Travis made this happen. I'm not going to lead you guys on. It's going to be a supercharger. It's reliable. They built the kit. It can bolt on. All the R&D is done, and I can drive it. And this is the car I definitely want to put miles on. It is an amazing road trip car. I just put on like 700 miles on it, Calgary to Vancouver. I could see Damon, after this car's built, also buying an SLS and doing a GT3 kit and a supercharger. Then we can have matching ones, which would be pretty cool. Now, Angie is building those kits at production. You can buy them. So if you want one, there'll be a link in the description, but we could get another one. It's not a one-of-one. She's making them to sell. So we could have matching SLS, GT3, 850 horsepower. How do you get 1,000? Nitrous?
You gotta build the motor at that point.
But 850 can take that no problem? Yeah. That's really impressive, because stock's what, 575 or 582?
Yeah.
All right, back in Vancouver now. We actually went out like 2 hours out of town to do that pull. It was actually in Seattle. We crossed the border, did a little drive, now we're back in BC. But right now, driving this car, chill, what are the odds we get pulled over if VPD was behind us right now?
50-50.
It's a 50-50. Supercar harassment in Vancouver is a real thing. In fact, if you're from the area, comment below your experiences with driving a supercar, or an exotic car, or anything that's a bit flashy in Vancouver. They went through a whole epidemic here where everyone was getting pulled over. And when I do drive through Vancouver, I am terrified. Bone stock, you could be in a bone stock Range Rover SVR. If it has a burble, you're gonna get a VI. Well, we talked off camera, there's a plan. Also, huge thank you to West Coast Dream Machines. They own that SLS, which I just found out is for sale. So hit them up, Google the name if you wanna find them. I don't know the price on that car. It's got super low kilometers, it's a 6-spec. But if you're in the market for one that's already done, ready to go, that is the ticket. Gentlemen, thank you. I'll talk more later.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Time to go in this bad boy and try to survive the rain. I'm scared. Easy, easy. We're spot on the money for the speed limit. Valves are closed, we're driving quiet. I'm actually gonna whisper. Stop very, very early for this yellow light. We're getting some laser on the radar detector, which means if you look closely, somewhere hiding is a police officer looking to give it out a ticket for factory exhaust. We are in the devil's lair. Be careful. Oh my God, the holy grail itself. The car that wasn't appreciated until the past 3 years, now they're heavily appreciated. Carlos, how are you?
Good, how you
Rocking the gumball socks. Where do you steal those from?
Stole Olivier gave those to me, man.
You don't know where the socks have been if he had them on.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take the Integra and the SLS.
That's what we're doing.
So?
Ready to roll. Yeah,
Gonna
Compton.
cut up the SLS.
Can't wait.
I just drove in a 850 horsepower supercharged SLS in the rain. It's terrifying. That car stock in the rain is terrifying.
Yeah. Why stick kit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
850 kit, headers, everything.
What's it worth?
The kit's around 20 grand.
Well, that's not
That's
terrible.
not bad for what you get.
Yeah.
So the SLS will get that treatment. But first it's going to DTM to do the kit. Is this yours, Raymond?
Yeah, this arrived today.
This is your new GT3 RS, which is YSAC. What's this from?
That is the side emblem from that Bugatti Veyron.
Jesus Christ, why is it here?
This is the safest place for it right this second.
Oh, this guy around.
Not with me.
All I see, it leans over on the counter and it just cracks in half.
It's a pretty thick piece though, Dave.
That is some serious carbon fiber.
Yeah, that's actually a part of the chassis.
I get distracted, but Ray just picked this up brand new. 0 miles, like this is delivery miles anyway.
37 kilometers.
37, so they don't track them, they don't test them much.
37 kilometers.
Because some, like the Bugatti was like 300, wasn't it?
400 miles.
400!
When I got the blue car, remember when we picked
Yeah.
it up, we all looked at it, we're like, what the?
Yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, who used it? I called them, I'm like, what the hell? Did you guys drive it before I got it? But I'm like, how did you do that? It was in a box. Right? But
In
no,
France.
they do 400
That's a lot.
miles of testing before you get the car.
The spec on this is a pretty high spec.
This is everything you can get. So
Oh, really?
YSAC RS, magnesium wheels. I don't have any CXX options, so like no special interior colors or anything like that, but this is what I always buy, white, gold, white, red, something like that. So
Well, our friend James could use one.
yes.
So you could sell this to him for $1 million. Look at the arrow on this. If you guys at home ever see this car in person, take a minute and just walk around it and look at all the things that are happening. Now, the side here is exposed to your tire, which is really cool, very because race car. And you know every fin, every angle is engineered by guys like him in Germany to actually perform.
actually do something.
Mr. JWW said that even the brake pedal is carbon fiber, like the stock, the brake.
You know what? Let's check that. Let's see if
Maybe
he
he's a
was just-
liar.
What
Do you think
if he
James is a
was-
liar?
I don't think he is. Oh my God. James is spot on.
You gotta be kidding me. The whole thing is carbon fiber. 41 kilometers on the odometer, even has a Porsche ashtray. And over here, I quickly showed you guys this car, but this is a Murcielago SV, completely stock.
8,000 kilometers.
Wow.
6,000 miles, something.
How did Damon not try to buy this?
I don't give Damon time to buy these ones because
Yeah.
these ones I know the kind of money they're worth.
Yeah.
I know that as much as he can do it, it's not the right fit. There is one more coming that we're gonna quietly not tell Damon about, but it's coming.
What color is it?
Black without a spoiler.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
That's a rare.
There's only 5 of those.
I had an LP640 with an aftermarket kit. The kit didn't fit great. It wasn't a great kit. I sold that car cheap. The new buyer has it, loves it. I bought that car for $250 Canadian.
Yeah, that was
And why the sell it? Because now there's no LP640s in Canada.
LP640.
What happened with, like, no one wanted these cars. Forget the SV, no one wanted a Mercy.
No one wanted a Mercy. Nobody. I don't know what happened, but especially in the States, they picked up like
What the? Dude, they're $100 grand for a gated pre-LP.
pre-LP. Yeah.
Now they're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and only going up because I think people realize as you see like the Revolta come out and blah blah blah, like it's never going back.
This is never gonna happen.
This is the best car.
Yeah, this is never gonna happen again. This, especially in my mind, the SV, when this came out, I was lucky enough to be in the position to actually buy them brand new. So I bought the 3 in Western Canada brand new.
How much were they brand new?
They were 365 grand, 375 grand.
Canadian?
Canadian.
So if you had bought all of them and just sat on them with a crystal ball,
Yeah, you would have been.
you've been.
Especially a North American spec car, those would be what, 1.3 million US each?
You can't make money off cars, you buy the right ones. Right now, quickly for the audience, give top 5 cars that you would count on being the next big hitters. What would you buy right now?
Number 1, Veyron.
Okay, Veyron.
I'm biased towards the Veyron, but it is the one car that nobody pays attention to or whatever, but it was the first car that did everything, did it crazy, and everybody stayed away because of the expensive service.
Yeah, the tires are glued on.
F40s, 300 SLs, SVs, something manual, anything manual for
Look
that.
like a manual Gallardo.
You know what? I was actually looking at a couple. If you could find one of the few rare, like the final cars with the manual,
yeah.
those were really special and what's it called. But I've been looking at Gallardos again for some reason, and I really think they're good-looking cars. Now that we've spent 15 years looking at Hurricanes and whatever, the Gallardos, it's a lot of car.
Now, the Integra burns a oil. It's got a bad motor in it. It is a bit low in the front. Not as low as we're used to in the channel, and it's definitely not as wide. It's gonna be good. Do you know how to drive in manual?
Is that the one with the third pedal on the left?
Okay, maybe I'll drive it. There's a key in it. I actually have not sat in here yet.
So what's going on with it? Like, what's the oil burning situation?
It's got blow by us, so it's basically the rings are bad. We'll get it in there, but you're not going to drive it to the border. We're going to drive it across and meet you in like Washington, do a little drive. You guys are loving the drives, by the way. We posted our big road trip to Canada. We posted Calgary to Kelowna. Really cool. Damon and I are going to do more road trips. I miss it. We got too complicated. We just need a steering wheel in a car and a loaded weapon. No, we don't want to do that. Sorry. I don't know if you know the story, and if you missed that video, go back and watch it. This was Damon's very first car. He had a mini truck, then he had this. He built it in his early 20s, before Mia was born. I believe he got the car around 2000. Started hanging out in 2001. So he already had the car, but it was white, had a big wing. Then it had this crazy paint job and the turbo kit, and it was like a legend. And we're gonna bring it back to its glory. We're not gonna change anything. What was your first car?
My first car is a 5-liter Mustang, 85, man.
Fox body.
Fox body. The whole point is to keep it period correct, to keep it like the whole feeling. If you upgrade too much stuff, man, you don't get that original.
Do you know
fun
where that
feeling.
car is now?
Mine? Yeah, I had a head-on collision with it.
So the trick, as fast as I can do it?
If you just go as fast as you can, that's probably the easiest way to do it, yeah.
All right, I'd probably not be in reverse. Hold on, the door's gonna open.
You're just gonna climb out the window? That's what that's from.
That was you.
It's crazy because the front's wider than the back, so it's just coming in nice. She said. Right? Yeah, a little bit to your right, just a hair. Yeah, that's good. Straight out, yeah, right there. Looks good.
That's good! Sorry. Nervous habit.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't get that? All right, let's see if I can open the door.
No, but if you come up like this, is that something you're gonna slide out? No.
Yeah.
The window, man, please.
No, it's slide like this.
You might be able to chip down. You know.
No.
Come on.
Straight to the ground.
No. That's a no.
I'm filming.
Oh, it's a small opening. That's what she said. Holy sh.
Come on, you gotta go sideways. You gotta go front.
Lay out flat on it. Oh, you're going the wrong way, but that's cool. That's an interesting way to do it. That's fun. Stop going, man!
Oh, it's all wet and yucky.
Yeah, you can't count on summertime here.
What happened here?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, you know, this is that original shrapnel from that boat, that piece of that boat that fell off.
A boat?
Bro, this is the original thing. It went here and then it hit that bumper. That's that big damage that we talked
So I
about.
think we'll take this to DTM when it's back in LA, and we'll get this thing touched up a little bit. It's my baby. And she's taking the beauty. Went to a Diddy party or something. Poor PPS, even cracked. How many kilometers are on this thing now?
It's got 33,000 miles now.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's
She's a workhorse. Now, I'm actually more nervous about this car than the SLS. Parts are not being replaced because they don't make them.
I'll shut this one off so we don't smoke ourselves out.
Why?
You don't like the smoke?
You don't like this.
Oh, once you let it run for a little longer, like burn oil. I'm gauging it off of like putting in, you know, something big like the Aventador. And
No, that car is longer than an Aventador.
This is a freaking long car.
It's basically a S-Class.
Still got lots of room here, though.
Yeah, but I had thought that there was enough because, you know, you do all the math in your head and it doesn't work out. Turns out,
Yeah, but
it's not that great. Let me look at the back here.
You don't have to sleep out front here, though.
Yeah, we're not in far enough. Okay, we got to do it all. I can do it or you can do it.
Well, it appears the Integra has an alarm and there's no fob for it, so good luck with that. I'll see you in LA.